everyone, and good morning. Today is Saturday, the 6th of December, 2014. I'm Anna Koyman, and a Fox News alert breaking overnight. A U.S. hostage in Yemen dead. Luke Summers reportedly murdered by terrorists during a failed rescue attempt to save him. The breaking details straight ahead.
We're getting right to that Fox News alert we mentioned. Breaking overnight, the American photojournalist held hostage by al-Qaeda in Yemen is dead. Luke Summers was murdered by terrorists during a failed rescue attempt. Molly Hennenberg is live in Washington for us with the breaking details. Molly, what do you know?
Good morning, Tucker, Anna, and Peter. Just moments ago, the White House put out a statement from President Obama on the death of 33-year-old American photojournalist Luke Summers. The president called the murder of Summers, quote, barbaric, and offered his condolences to Summers' family and the family of another non-U.S. hostage who was killed during the rescue operation. The president said the despair and sorrow of these families, quote, are beyond words. President Obama authorized the raid, he said, because earlier this week, al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, AQAP, released a video announcing that Summers would be killed within 72 hours if their demands were not met. Along those lines, Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel said the raid went forward yesterday because, quote, there were compelling reasons to believe Mr. Summers' life was in imminent danger. Both Mr. Summers and a second non-U.S. citizen hostage were murdered by the AQAP terrorists during the course of the operation. On behalf of the men and women of the U.S. Armed Forces, I extend our condolences, thoughts, and prayers to their families and loved ones. Hagel said the rescue attempt took place in central Yemen and was conducted by U.S. Special Operations Forces in partnership with the government of Yemen. Summers, as I said, was 33 years old and moved to Yemen in 2011. He was abducted by al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula in September 2013. Secretary Hagel says several al-Qaeda terrorists who had been holding Summers hostage were also killed in the raid. One other note, one of the FBI's most wanted terrorists was killed in Pakistan, according to Pakistan's military. A senior Pakistani army officer says Adnan Shukri Juman, al-Qaeda's chief of global operations, was killed in Pakistan's tribal region. Shukri Juman had been indicted in the U.S. over a plot to bomb New York's subway system. The FBI had offered $5 million reward for his capture, but according to Pakistan, he's now dead. Back to you all in New York.
Thanks a lot, Molly. Apparently, we don't have word about the condition of the U.S. special operators who conducted this raid. We're assuming they're all okay. We certainly hope they are.
And one report being that Mr. Summers was wounded in the failed rescue attempt, well, not so failed, and then died later on a naval ship. So condolences to the family. And then another important story, this FBI most wanted terrorist criminal being killed in Pakistan. An array of experiences with him, with some of the biggest terrorists in the world for the last 10 or 12 years. And so that's an incredible get.
And we don't have details this hour about how it happened. Was he killed by the Pakistani military? Was he killed by the United States in a drone attack or some other way? We don't know now. We do know that Ash Carter, the incoming Pentagon chief, the head of DOD, who will be replacing Chuck Hagel, this will be the first item on his to-do list, how to respond to ISIS and al-Qaeda.
Okay, we're going to be following that story all morning long, and also